Upgrade action. So Upgrade is the newest sci-fi action revenge movie by Leigh Whannell, the guy who wrote the Saw movie, the first one, and he wrote Insidious, I believe. But he writes and directs this movie, and let me just say, this is probably my second favorite movie this year. And I thought it was going to be bad, but this movie blew me away. But let me just get the negatives out of the way real quick. The only negative I have is just a little nitpick. I wasn't crazy about the ending. The ending is kind of open-ended in a way where it's like, maybe there could be a sequel, maybe they could continue this. But then again, if they never made another sequel, this movie ends on a decent note, I guess, where it could just be its own movie and never have another sequel. But on to the positives. The way Leigh Whannell directs this movie is just awesome. The way he chose to just kind of like go with the movements of our actor. If he like moved a certain way, or if he was like limping, the camera would kind of just limp a little bit. And since this movie is set in the future, like all the futuristic like houses and the way the city was, it was just very unique and different. I liked the looks of it, the set designs, and the way like there was just visual shots and different cool blue and red lighting in this movie. And there's a scene in this movie where they're in this crappy ass bathroom. I swear to God, it kind of has a hint of Saw 1 to it. It looks like that bathroom in Saw 1, which is where Leigh Whannell, he was in that movie. He was the guy. Adam, I think was his name. If that wasn't him trying to pay homage to Saw 1, I don't know what it was. The fighting in this movie doesn't feel too choreographed, but again, it's like robots fighting, like an action choppy movements. So it kind of looks choreographed, but it still looks awesome the way they shot it. And the blood. This movie does not shy away from blood. It has an R rating and it deserves it. This movie has a couple of really gruesome kills and they show you a lot, which gives slasher fans like me something to look at, while also the revenge action movie fan in me something to watch. So not only is this movie a revenge action movie, but it's also a sci-fi horror. It's got horror in the way of with just blood and guts. And just the main actor in this movie, I forget his name, it's Logan something. And the main actor in this movie, he did a very good job in like portraying somebody who's kicking someone's ass but terrified by what he's doing. There's a lot of comedic moments in this movie, and when it tries to be funny, it succeeds. Just watching him kick someone's ass and then like be terrified by what he's doing, but he can't control it. It was just hilarious. There's a couple of twists in this movie too. There's a twist at the end that I kind of didn't see coming, but I was kind of slowly piecing it together myself. But there's another like aspect that I was kind of like, well, no duh. It's like, well, yeah, that makes sense. I already knew that. But then like there was this other twist where I was like, oh yeah, there's the main one. And then some people might catch on, some people might not. And again, I just got to compliment the way this movie was directed. The pacing, just awesome camera shots and visual effects. This movie was just fun to watch and look at. You could tell there was a very well thought out artistic style behind this movie. It just looked good and it was shot good and it was acted good. Everything about this movie was just good. Not good, it was great. I'll go one above good. It was awesome. This movie can also be a little emotional too. They actually, when he gets paralyzed, they don't just immediately go to him being a STEM controlled robot. They actually show you his fight against being a paraplegic. It's a hard word for me to say. And he actually like tries to like kill himself, and it just kind of puts you in his shoes for a moment before he gets his ability to walk again. But this movie was just awesome. It was visually stunning, great acting, and a great unique story with the usual overdone revenge plot, but with a small twist in there. So with this movie, I can't stress it enough. This movie is great. And if you haven't seen it, you need to go out and see it. So with that being said, when it comes to Upgrade, I recommend that you definitely go out and buy it. Those are my thoughts on Upgrade. Have you seen this awesome movie? Let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. What was your favorite part? What did you like about it? Let me know. And as always, if you enjoyed this review at all, just know you can see more fantastical, awesome content by clicking on my sexy face in 5 seconds. And until next time, auf Wiedersehen.